Can you imagine a city where glass skyscrapers blend with golden beaches? Kangaroos are just a few hours away, and one of the most famous opera houses in the world stands by the water? Welcome to Quantum Passport. Today we're traveling to Sydney, the jewel of Australia and one of the most vibrant cities on the planet. Located on Australia's southeastern coast, Sydney enjoys a temperate climate, with warm summers and mild winters. Its official language is English, its currency is the Australian dollar, and more than 5 million people call it home. Every year, over 15 million tourists come to experience its magic. The city is divided into several distinct areas. CBD, Central Business District, the financial heart, full of skyscrapers and iconic attractions. The Rocks, a historic neighborhood with cobblestone streets and pubs brimming with stories. Darling Harbour, entertainment district with restaurants, museums, and attractions. Bondi and Manly, beach paradises, perfect for surfers and ocean lovers. Surrey Hills and Newtown, bohemian neighborhoods packed with street art, cafes, and markets. How to get to Sydney? The main gateway is Sydney International Airport, SYD, one of the busiest in the world, with connections to all 5 continents. From there, you can hop on the airport link train, which takes you to the city center in just 13 minutes. You'll also find buses, taxis, and rideshare services ready to get you where you need to go. Where to stay? Sydney has accommodations for every budget. Let's see where you can lay your head after a day of exploring. Budget, $30 to $60 per night. The neighborhoods of King's Cross and Glebe are ideal for backpackers, offering plenty of hostels and affordable stays in a young, vibrant atmosphere. Mid-range, $100 to $200 per night. The CBD and Surrey Hills are excellent for mid-range hotels. You'll be close to everything, with a great selection of restaurants and bars. Luxury, $250 and up. The Rocks and Circular Quay area are your go-to spots. Wake up to breathtaking views of the Opera House and Harbour Bridge. Transportation in the city. Getting around Sydney is an adventure in itself. The public transport network is efficient and covers all major attractions. Opal Card, your best friend in Sydney. This rechargeable card gives you access to trains, buses, ferries, and the light rail. Just load it up and explore. Ferries, the most scenic way to travel. A trip from Circular Quay to Manly, about $7, is not just transport. It's an unforgettable experience with panoramic views. Trains and light rail. The train network is extensive, reaching most suburbs and attractions, while the light rail is perfect for getting around the CBD and nearby areas. Buses. They cover almost the entire city, including the famous beaches. A short bus ride costs around $2.50. Bicycles. Well-maintained bike lanes and rentals from $10 per day make cycling a great option. Places to visit. Sydney is full of unmissable spots. Here are the top 5. Sydney Opera House. More than just a building, it's a global icon. Take a guided tour from $30 or, even better, attend a live performance. Sydney Harbour Bridge. Nicknamed the Coat Hanger, you can walk or bike across for free, or if you're feeling adventurous, climb it for a 360-degree view for about $150. Bondi Beach. Australia's most famous beach, perfect for surfing, sunbathing, or soaking in the laid-back vibe. Don't miss the scenic Bondi to Coogee Walk. Royal Botanic Garden, an oasis by the harbour. Stroll through beautiful landscapes, enjoy a picnic, and admire views of the Opera House and Harbour Bridge. Free entry. The Rocks. Step into Sydney's past in its oldest neighborhood. Explore weekend markets, historic pubs, and art galleries. Gastronomy. Sydney's food scene reflects its multicultural spirit, with a strong focus on fresh produce and seafood. Fish and chips by the beach, a classic Aussie treat, best enjoyed with the ocean breeze. Barramundi, a delicious local fish, popular on menus across the city. Avocado toast, the ultimate Aussie breakfast, simple, healthy, and tasty. Meat pie, a hearty, savory snack perfect for eating on the go. Tim Tams, Australia's most beloved chocolate biscuit. Try the famous Tim Tam Slam. Shows and cultural life. When the sun goes down, Sydney lights up with a vibrant cultural scene. Opera or concert at the Sydney Opera House. A once-in-a-lifetime experience in one of the world's most famous venues, prices from $50. Handa Opera on Sydney Harbour. A spectacular outdoor opera production with the city skyline as a backdrop, from $70. Capitol Theatre. This historic venue hosts Broadway musicals and major international productions. Prices vary. Vivid Sydney. A free light and music festival held in May-June. Sydney Theatre Company. World-class performances, with tickets starting at $35. Relevant sports venues. Sydney is passionate about sports. Here are 3 of its most iconic stadiums. Sydney Cricket Ground, SCG, a legendary venue for cricket and Australian football. Accor Stadium, Stadium Australia, the heart of the Sydney 2000 Olympics, now hosting major sporting events and concerts. Allianz Stadium, a modern stadium for rugby and football, famous for its electrifying atmosphere. Modern Sydney began in 1788 when the first fleet from Britain arrived to establish a penal colony. However, the land has been home to Aboriginal peoples for at least 30,000 years. Fun fact: did you know the Sydney Opera House took 14 years to build and cost 15 times more than planned? And that's the end of our journey through Sydney. A city that captivates, enchants, and leaves you wanting more. A perfect symphony of culture, nature, and adventure. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which is your favorite spot in Sydney. Did we miss one? Let us know. See you on our next destination with Quantum Passport. Or, as they say here, have a good trip, mate.